Welcome back to Odysseus News. I'm your host Quentin, and for today's segment, we start out with the weather.
Hi everybody, and our first segment is about the weather. And for today, it is very slippery and icy outside. It just snowed, so very dangerous weather. And be careful walking on sidewalks because you don't want to end up like this. It's no fun at all. No bueno. And for the rest of the week, it'll just be very cold. Don't walk outside. If you fall in the lake, you're done. Gonzo. Might as well just write your will now. And Rolling Story Schools has already stated that they will not be canceling school for the next 6 months due to the weather, because that's just how we are. Oh, I just got something in here saying, I'm just getting information that there is a massive whirlpool named Charybdis in this devastating town. Stay inside.
Walking down the street, then I see this big old whirlpool. I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's a big old whirlpool.
Alright, for our second part of weather for this broadcast, next week is going to be very cold and likely a lot of snowstorms. Possibly 2 feet of snow will happen. Very unlikely though, more likely 2 inches. I think all schools should cancel. It's just, that would be so much better for everybody. Keep the kids safe, especially on those gravel roads. Although we already know Nevada's canceling. I just got a notification from our local KCCI station, our sister station, saying that Nevada is planning on calling in at 8 p.m. tonight to cancel Monday through Friday classes and all activities. Expect Nevada to be in the school until Independence Day, because, well, that's what happens when you cancel school for 4 months. And then keep notifications on for Mr. Patton's Twitter, even though we all know he wouldn't cancel school, even if there was the bird box monster roaming around in your neck of the woods.
Welcome back to sports. I'm your host, Logan Alley. While Maroon 5 was playing Sweet Victory by SpongeBob instead of Sicko Mode, they were sadly interrupted by the ongoing battle between the two adversaries. Polyphemus, yelling at people to subscribe to T-Series, was punched in the face by Odysseus, who was yelling for people to subscribe to PewDiePie. After that, the whole stadium began attacking Polyphemus, shouting, "Subscribe to PewDiePie," over and over again.
Wow, Logan, that was some crazy stuff. What an interesting Super Bowl that was. Huh.
You are so right, Aiden.
Next up, we have stocks. And today, for the price of beans, they've gone up $356. Beans are pretty good. Lotus plants are down $33 from $226. Calypso's Island is down $400 after the alleged capture gate involving Odysseus. The Nasdaq has been trending upwards by $125 after Zeus helped save our epic hero and get away from CaptureGate. This is the best time to invest in the Nasdaq and sell your stocks in Siren Jones because they are going way down. And that is everything for the stocks today.
Our next segment is about every freshman's favorite thing, vaping.
That is indeed correct. Always check the bathrooms to make sure there's no vape clouds. Snorting things, and no matter what case it is never good for you. It can damage your nostrils as well as your mouth, especially when you're doing cold things such as snow. Applesauce, by the way, does not feel good. You will be sneezing all recess long, and there'll be likely be a lot of snot involved.
There's a new hot vape out right now, and it's called an Alto, a new flavor-based vape like the Juul, and it looks very similar, but is a bit larger. We are talking about this segment to let the parents know. Now, a story from Odysseus, whose child was addicted to vaping.
Hello,
My name is Odysseus. My son, Telemachus, was addicted to one of these so-called jewels. And so, what I did was, I took his jewel, and then he acted like he was choking on the ground. He needed it so much. This stupid little thing, caused my son to die from nicotine withdrawal. Don't do it, kids. It's not worth it.
Are you sure this is a hoolie that goes?
Our next story is about politics.
Hello everyone, this is a politics segment. The State of Ithaca address was a success because Scylla was mad at Trump and kept shuffling his papers. Scylla can go to Mexico and we won't need a wall because she will scare them all. Build a wall.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Ducks, waterfowl, the next generation of hunters. You can buy sweatshirts, t-shirts, America t-shirts. You can buy calls, all sorts of cool things just to make your hunts even better and warmer. Especially go check out the Snow Goose series. There's all sorts of white clothes that help with things like this. Snow, when you're snow goose hunting in snow and you have a bunch of Silo socks.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Our next story comes from the town of Ithaca. The people are very upset that Odysseus, a hero of the epics, killed the young men that were living in his household when he was gone for 20 years. He killed every single one of them and when they had no way to defend themselves. This next phone call comes from the mother of one of the suitors, calling to see where he is.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. I was just calling you back to let you know that I love you and I miss you. I really want you to call me back. And I'm sorry I missed your phone call and that I know you're done. So when you get this, can you call me back? I love you and I miss you.
Breaking news. A fire just broke out at a gym in Roland, Iowa, and I've just received information that firefighters are using snowballs to put out the fire. It is unknown... Come on, man! It is unknown when the firefighters will be done putting out this fire, but all we know is that pedestrians and civilians should stay away from the fire, because it's too hot. It's like very hot, like more than warm. It's very hot. Stay away from the fire. It's hot. You'll burn. It's hot. It's very hot. The fire is very hot. It's very hot.
Come on, Logan. Trash! Hey, give me that. Garbage.
There were 2 killed in an accident today because someone was revving up their engine at a stoplight and then they swerved into each other and crashed. As well as 2 killed in a fire in the gym in Roland, Iowa.
This is some truly heartbreaking stuff, Aiden.
I was just chilling, working on my jumper, and suddenly, out of the corner of my eye, I see somebody with their hands on fire. Then I thought, is that Thanos? Then I realized, that's not Thanos. That's the guy whose jumper is to fire. Then I ran.
Coming up next, Splitsville for Penelope and Odysseus. Stay tuned. Now to our sponsor, Liberty Mutual. You owned your car for 4 years. You named it Brad. You loved Brad, but then you totaled him. You two have been through everything together. 2 relationships, 3 jobs, and Brad drove you to the tailor all the time. Nothing can replace Brad. But then Liberty Mutual called, and you break into your happy dance.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
There have been rumors flying around that Penelope and Odysseus have been having troubles in their relationship. Stay tuned as we get more information on this hot topic.
That is it for today on Odysseus News. Tune in tomorrow for more news.
as well as weather. See you later.